No pastas to win.
How are y'all guys?
Good, how are you?
Good.
He wants to win pasta
we
with
gotta go
chili. That's kind of like pasta.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Here, how are you?
Good.
This little girl right here.
I think you're going on a run.
Oh, nice. Oh, goody, goody. This is just too cute. Isn't that cute? This is too cute. I want one of these.
I asked her what time.
Here we are, the Okefenokee Swamp. At the boat base.
This is like 6. Reuse the material.
Benny, you could have bought your pontoon boat. Where would you brought?
I got one more for you before we get going. You say you know how to make a small fortune owning a boat. What?
How? How do you make a small fortune owning a boat?
You got to start out with a large fortune.
Got a pair of jeans.
That ain't jeans.
Yeah, who's the blonde cook named Gene?
Like I said at the top of the tour, my name is Mike and will be your guide for today. Now, I usually don't have a routine for my tours. A couple things we're liable to stop and talk about along the way. Kind of never going to go see what we can get ourselves into. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I don't know what y'all are thinking unless you'll ask good questions about the place. Now, have any of y'all ever been here?
First time.
Oh, I see.
I keep convincing all the other rangers that we need to go dig that baby up. That nuclear warhead. I mean, nobody would mess with Georgia State Parks ever again.
Have to beat the Iranians to it.
Yeah, we want a pay raise.
Have it sitting right outside your office.
We want it now.
That's right.
Hey, with this administration, you're probably getting a good raise too. They negotiate anything.
But be warned, we only have one, so it's...
That's all you need.
That's right. Whether it works or not, you only need
It
one.
only takes one.
Now, can you go from this swamp, this part, could you go all the way up there to the Okefenoke where they have the train rides and all? Do they connect the canals?
Well, the Okefenoke Swamp Park up there with the train rides and canals,
And Waycross.
Yeah.
all that, that's actually its own private set of waterways over there. So, no, the Okefenoke National Wildlife Waterways do not connect into their waterways at all. No, they're all privately owned over there. Now, you can take waterways from here up to Waycross, but it takes you out just east of the swamp park, a place called Kingfisher Landing.
I just wondered.
It would be awesome if it did. If you could tour somebody over there.
I see a fish jumpers.
And they can come back.
Definitely, and now over on the east side they also do tours.
Yes.
And they have a really nice restaurant over there, and they have a really nice glass of sweet tea. I really highly recommend getting over there and trying that.
Yeah, they like their gators to walk on the sidewalks there because I met one.
Really? Oh, wow. But it's actually just about 16 miles from here to the east side over there where they do their tours. And here a while back we decided, you know what, we wanted to go over there and get us some sweet tea. Yeah, so we took off on our rescue boat. And you should have seen the looks on their faces. We were passing their tour boats. Now this body of water that we're on right now is called Billy's Lake. This is actually the largest and deepest lake in the whole of the Okefenoke. It's about 3 miles long, average anywhere about 8 to 10 foot deep. Now that's significant because the rest of the swamp water here averages about 5 foot deep.
This is 10 to 15, you say?
There's a cypress tree coming up here on the right side. This tree is estimated to be about 900 years old. It was struck by lightning prior to 1901, and it is completely hollow on the inside, yet it's still alive.
Wow.
It takes these cypress trees about 20 years to grow an inch in diameter.
Well, I got one in my yard bigger than that. So I didn't never know it was 900 years old though. I mean, I got one in there, you know, it must be, and I'm constantly having to mow around the leaves popping up in the yard.
How many you got in your house?
Cypress 2. We live right on a creek, so well, same creek. We live in Pemberton Creek, flows into Lake Okefenoke. And we got cypress trees and out on our shoreline. Yeah, they've got them in their yard too. But they pop those knees up, and you better keep it mowed off, otherwise, you know, they'll bring them over. As long as you skin them, you know, when they're coming up, they'll stay scarred, and that knee will pop up no higher. They'll stay right that level. As long as you keep mowing it, it won't never do it.
I said, we got some old property, because I said those live
We got live ones.
Lay it open, and now you know how on a jackfish they have to do that cross pattern to get bones out?
For the hair bones.
That's right, yeah, you gotta do that. Do that cross pattern. Then take and put your favorite seasoning in there, whether it be Lowry's or some lemon pepper or something like that, and then spread it in there.
Uh-huh.
All right, now take and set that board with the fish on it out in the sun for about 3 days, and then cook and eat the board.
Oh, is that it?
And will they close up the waterway?
They will.
So what do they do about that?
We don't do a thing about that. Nature takes care of that all on its own.
They let
Enough
Tour guys go down.
storms come through and wash it out.
That's right. High water and low water and fire take care of that. A lot of times the swamp will go dry, like back in 2011. You see all these burn marks through here? The lightning strike started the 2011 wildfire. Burned a little over 300,000 acres and was actually completely dry.
Oh my goodness.
I was actually leading guided hikes out of that canal we came out of instead of boat tours.
Well, when we went to the park, the water was real low. How many years ago has it been? About 3? When we went to the Okefenoke Park and all, and we went on the tour through the little canals, it was real shallow.
All right. Anybody else want to poke
We
feet?
went to Lake Mayaca, and they have in there tilapia and walking catfish and the hard-shell catfish, and the camp rangers told us.
Camp host.
Yeah, the camp host told us, don't put any of those back in. And you would
When you
never
catch 'em.
think that if you caught something out of a body of water that you couldn't put it back in. But they said that game warden is set over with binoculars and watch you, and if you put one of those species back in, he'll give you a $100 ticket.
For putting a non-native species in the water.
And
Even
you
though,
just caught it.
so what you have to do is when you catch one, if you don't want what you just caught, you throw it in the just throw it over on the bank. Or throw it in the bushes.
And
So
they
the buzzards are
They have
everywhere.
a huge buzzard problem.
They got a
If
problem
you go
with it.
down there, you better cover your truck up because
They'll eat
they'll
the
eat
rubber.
all the rubber off of
Around
it.
your windshield and all. Do y'all have trouble with that here, the buzzards? They'll come in there and pick all the windshield, the white, a little bit more natural than what theirs. Theirs were just a little more like almost like they cut the canals in there.
Yeah, then they have boards up on the edge.
Had boards around the edges and stuff to keep the water. So this is a lot more natural.
This is beautiful.
What's that plant right there?
asking me. What is that plant right there?
The one with the long leaf. Is that what that, you know what that long leaf plant is?
Yeah, that's called the golden club. That's what we call never wet. Tell you what, I'm an ACA certified canoe and kayak instructor, and I'll tell you the tournament kayaks are complete.
We will not kayak.
They're hard.
We once we canoed together, and I crewed in college, and I was like, dude, you row like a weirdo. I cannot row with you.
Yeah, actually,
His arms are just, his stroke is so different. He's so much bigger. He's so much
Are you
bigger.
videoing it?
Yeah.
Been married for a long time.
20 years, 21 in October. Actually 19
We're now headed deep into the
about 2 weeks ago, I
Okefenoke.
had to go up.
Many
to
people
Red
have
Dot
come in
Mountain.
here and never returned. We're now looking for some of those that have been lost. They've been known as gator
This time
bait.
they decided to throw in their canyon side and things, because usually we just do kayak. And I tell you what, I've been instructing canoes and kayaks for 6 years. My buddy,
do that
he's
in
also a
Florida.
ranger. He's
Send
been
him away a lot,
instructing
right?
canoes and kayaks. He's a chief veteran paddler in a tandem kayak here, and we still couldn't make it.
What I call those sports kayaks, like they do right. No.
Tell you what, you'll see a bunch of rangers getting mad sticking the tandem kayak.
See, now you'll feel better. I refuse. I got my own.
Yeah, I was all happy if I
It's
could
not real hot in here. It's not real hot in here.
get out of here.
I thought we'd be right out in the hot sun and be bacon.
That's September, so they're
Oh,
almost
they're
year
so
old.
cute.
Yeah.
We saw a little baby one.
And if you went
yesterday.
over there and got them, the
over by their
mama would
canoes.
be.
Even that little baby would bite you.
Where?
No,
How
they'll
many's up there?
they can they have a, they make a real high.
Two? I see two. Is there more?
Yeah, they make a real high squeal.
Yeah, I only see
Mama's close by.
There's a little one behind it. There's a smaller one.
Yeah.
one right down by the edge of the water.
There's one behind it swimming.
Yeah.
They look like they wouldn't harm
We're gonna
nobody.
take them to New York City for the next 5 years and put them in a toilet. And then they'll really grow.
In the toilet?
And they throw them down a toilet in New York City, and then you get them in
In the sewers.
the sewers.
That'd make a good movie, wouldn't it?
I saw that movie.
Say.
It's too cold in here.
No, it's a $60,000 septic system.
A little pot of Dawn.
Put a Dawn on there and wash it out.
It'll break that grease down.
Benny's videoing you.
You gotta move because he's doing an action shot.
And this is all Sarah does. She just eats and sleeps.
Didn't you tell?
I got a kiss from Mandy this morning.
And Sarah.
And Sarah.
You got a kiss from the whole Pedersen family.
Yeah.
$50 kiss.
They seen a deer. They didn't see a coon deer.
That's why I didn't want to hold it.
I knew why you didn't want to hold that one.
The woodman of the world.
You want me to go get the Mennonites to come down here and tell you how to do this?
I don't think that squashing also want to get done.
Well, if that
I think
wood
you better, if
stuff,
you cook that squash, you might have to go inside to do
we
it.
get that wood heated up, I think it'll get done.
Better do it in the microwave.
Put it on that foil and under
Under
the,
I'm gonna go catch up quick.
put some of that squash and stuff under that foil. Are you walking down there to do that, or?
No, I'm going to use my bathroom.
I took a bath in there last night and Jean too.
In the world.
Got some good air through there.
She had no
No, they reduced it. They got it for $5,000.
Oh, do they?
They do
Well,
now
that's
have her a
$250.
bond?
Oh, so she can bail
I'm
out?
sorry.
There's a buck that comes out here just before dark. We saw a 6-pointer here yesterday. We saw a 6-point buck here last night. Yeah. Came out just before dark.